Good morning. And welcome to Allen Avenue Unitarian Universalist Church's in-person and online worship. Whether today is your first time here or you've been coming for years, we're so glad that you're with us. My name is Barbara Freeman. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm a member of the congregation who is currently avoiding bigger responsibilities. We are growing a community that transforms lives through the power of love. Our mission calls us to celebrate diversity, encourage spiritual growth, and promote social responsibility while we travel on and care for the earth. A special welcome to those at home who are joining us on Zoom today. If you're attending for the first time, please go to our website and fill out the welcome card so that we can know more about you. And today, Reverend Tara will join the Zoomers for a virtual coffee hour after the service. If you're online this morning, please stay on for conversation. Now, we invite you all to take this opportunity to silence your cell phone so that we can be fully present to one another. After the service, please grab a cup of coffee in the kitchen window and stay for conversation, or head down the long hallway to join a group for the brown bag lunch. Those on Zoom may stay and connect with Reverend Tara and with one another. And now, let us center our hearts and minds with the ringing of the chimes.
What a gift to be together. My name is Reverend Tara. I use the pronouns they, them, and she, her, and I am the minister here at Allen Avenue UU Church, A2U2 for short. And I am joined in leadership this morning by our religious educator, Emily, and our music director, Dale, both fabulous souls. Worship today is a celebration of faith formation, designed with all ages in mind. So there is no separate RE program today. If, however, at any point your child would like to play in the nursery care is available. You can see an usher in the back of the sanctuary. That being said, it is truly a joy to be together with members and friends of all ages in the sanctuary today. The wiggles and noises that the youngest among us bring are a joyful reminder of the life and vibrancy of this faith community where all are welcome. And this is when I remind you that a noisy church is a healthy church. Amen. As we celebrate the wondrous process of faith formation, we'll reflect on the amazing growth we have seen in our children and youth this year, and invite the adults in the room to contemplate their roles as nurturers, tenders of the dreams and the magic of young Unitarian Universalists. Enter this sacred space and time together with an open heart, and know that we are so glad you are here. Come and be welcome. You are joyfully called to worship.
Our chalice lighting words this morning are by that famous author, Emily C. Jones. It's called Wild Children. People have often spoken of the metaphor of the seed. Plant something, tend to it, and it will grow. But a planted seed is often a wild affair. Left unattended by any particular person, seeds still grow and thrive, tended to by the many urgings of the environment alone. Children are not just planted seeds that we wish to nurture to maturity. They are both the seeds and the wilderness itself. They tend to themselves, the environment, and each other. When we are lucky enough, a child tends to us, and we grow long after the middle stage of maturity.
And we light our community candle this morning with the heavy hearts that solidarity at times requires of us, naming the painful reality that the lives of more children in the first 4 months of the war in Gaza were taken than in the previous 4 years of global violence worldwide. We need to name that and sit with it so that we don't turn away. Will you take a breath with me? Our opening hymn is number 319 in your gray hymnal or up on the screen, Ye Earthborn Children of a Star. Dale will play it through once, and then you are invited to rise in body or in spirit as we sing together.
This is The Little Planter by yours truly, that prolific author. When I was little, I learned that amazing things, big things, grew from seeds. I planted all the seeds I found to see what would grow. I planted a marble and hoped for a Ferris wheel. I planted a rock and hoped for a mountain. I planted a gumball and hoped for a gumball tree. I planted a penny and hoped for a sculpture. I even planted a wad of paper, hoping it would grow into a tree. You might think I didn't get what I was hoping for, but I had many rides on Ferris wheels. I climbed many mountains. I've been given bags of gumballs that lasted forever. I've seen many sculptures and climbed many trees. My seeds are still growing, but they are the kind that take a long time. Lucky for me, someone else planted the same seeds long before me, and now I've known their dreams. Someday, someone will know mine.
We are a freely gathered, open, and welcoming faith community, supported by your contributions. Each week, a third of our offering is given away to a nonprofit organization whose mission aligns with our Unitarian Universalist values. This month's Share the Plate recipient is Wabanaki Reach. We support the self-determination of Wabanaki people through education, truth-telling, restorative justice, and restorative practices. You can find more information in your order of service. Donations can be made now as the basket is passed, or through the donate button on our website, or if you're a member, on Breeze. If giving through Breeze, please note if the donation is your pledge or a gift to our Share the Plate. If you're visiting us for the first time this morning, please note your presence is your gift to us. At this time, our offering will be collected and gratefully received.
Many a legend and lore have been told about changelings, mythical creatures of European folklore that are fairies, magical beings, disguised as human children. Stories are told of fairies stealing human children, human babies, and replacing them with changelings. In her poem, Changeling Generation, Atina O'Donnell invites us to consider the power of raising children as if they were changelings. Hear her words. Who knows how to bring up a changeling generation? Wave upon wave they come. Our fear of magic is not theirs to answer for. We had one job. We have one job. Trick babies, changing faces, changing places all along the way. How will we know the chrysalis from the rest of their iridescent selfhood? To recognize their true forms, we must unclench rusty fists and let go, let go, let go. Let them turn and try on all the jewels, turn and see their shifting colors. Watch as they hold themselves up to the light. Turn, 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 surprised by the beauty, by boundless possibility. We have one job. To bring up a changeling child, you must pour love into an active volcano, tossing food and care into their searing mouth, sometimes falling in and crawling out, falling and crawling again and again and again, keeping faith in rich soil for future generations, for future gardens, and you will not survive it on your own, and we cannot survive without them. The world has stolen nothing, has given us the children we need, earth more generous than we may deserve. Protect these babies, furnace forged, tricksters, children with sparks in their smiles, chewing metal where we sucked on stones. What we call death, they call transformation. Where we saw fearful endings, they invite us, laughing, to begin. We have one job. Don't take away their magic. Our fear of magic is not theirs to answer for. Perhaps we are raising a changeling generation, a generation of young people rising into a world that is horribly broken, that they did not sign up for, and that has already required much of them. A generation of young people who still rise up, whose magic shines through as clear as the sun on a cloudless summer day. I believe there is magic in each of our children, in each of our youth, and that the dreams you, friends, are planting, the hopes, the futures, that there is magic in them too. Through coming of age and shifting to full-time ministry here at A2U2, I've had the opportunity to get to know our children and youth a little bit more deeply this year. They are a fascinating, unique, deeply kind, curious, and thoughtful group of humans. I learn from our every encounter. My ministry here at A2U2, our shared work together as a congregation, is about change. It's about reflecting on what it means to be a Unitarian Universalist in a changing faith, in a changing church, in a changing world. Perhaps we might think of ourselves as changelings too, creatures of change, of transformation, which require a little magic and a lot of love. Remember that seeds are meant to grow, to change, to transform. So when you see a planted dream, whether it's your own seed or that of a changeling child, unclench rusty fingers, let go, water it, nurture it, give it love. Be surprised by the beauty. Be surprised by boundless possibility. And may it be so.
The words to the song that Carrie and I are going to sing are in your order of service. Carrie's going to sing the verse and chorus through once, and then we're hoping that you all will join us. Dale is playing drums with us.
Take the seed that you have planted here, give it water and time for a day, for a year. Take the seed that you have planted here, give it love, give it love, give it
We are all reckless master gardeners. Masters because we plant seeds of anything that might grow without even trying, and reckless because we plant seeds in hallways, around coffee urns, on sidewalks, and in classrooms. Everywhere is fertile soil when we create, combine our ideas, water them with our laughter and our tears, and give them the light of conversation and experience with one another. We never really know what will grow because our gardens travel in the hearts of others. And those heart gardens walk around in this beautiful and messy world and are nurtured or not by everyone else. Like a real garden, we do our best, but the wild of the world will have its say on what ultimately blooms. In this congregation, we are all tending to one another. Each year, we tend to our children in ways that give them tools to attend to others and themselves. This year, they learned about building the beloved community. They learned the foundations of Unitarian Universalism. They learned to make and use prayer beads. They had several service projects where they made toys for shelter animals, painted big rocks with our values to go on our land, and cleaned our grounds of trash. They were tended to by choir members like Noel, Carrie, and John, who brought the music of our faith to them. The 8th and 9th graders participated in Coming of Age, where they were tended to by Rev Tara, Sonia, and me in matters of good and evil, heaven and hell, God, and leadership. They took a deeper dive into Unitarian Universalism and their own faith formation. Our very young children were tended to in the nursery by Avery, Kaylee, and Lex, where they learned to see church as a fun and safe place to play. The wild and beautiful garden of faith formation does not bloom without the light of our volunteers. As I call your name, please come up and receive these cards of gratitude. Sure, yeah, we can do that. What, you're gonna and then hand them to me, and then I'm gonna go get them? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Do you want help?
Sure, yeah. Here, I'll call the names, I'll give them to you. Okay. Anne, is she here? Nanine?
Last name.
Emily? Ooh, I need to not hold that over the flame. Dave? I don't think Kathy's here. Diane? Polly? Jen and Aaron, I don't think are here. Noel? Carrie? John, I'll hold yours. Lisa? Is Celeste here? Oh. And I don't think Sonia's here.
Will you read their names still?
Sonia. So Sonia, Jen and Aaron, and Kathy and John, I will hold your cards for you. Thank you all so much. It's been a blessing, and I think it says it all that when I asked for just some backups recently, I had 3 different people immediately email me, I can be there. Thank you so much.
Our closing hymn this morning is number 118, This Little Light of Mine. Maybe you don't even need to open your hymnal or look at the screen, but you can. Let us hear Dale play it through once and rise in body and spirit and sing with joy and celebration of all that these little lights of ours have brought to our community this year. The world has given us the children we need, earth more generous than we may deserve. What we call death, they call transformation. Where we saw fearful endings, they invite us, laughing, to begin. Our worship has ended, and our service begins. Go enjoy.